Don't tell anyone. I'm serious. What you are about to hear is not for everyone. There's a reason this secret has been hidden for centuries, and today you will understand. This is not an ordinary affirmation or practice. This is a powerful invocation, an invisible key that can shift energy and bring opportunities, resources, and even money into your life. Not through years of sacrifice, not through endless struggle, just 2 minutes. 2 minutes is enough for the entire atmosphere around you to change. If you sit there not ready, stop now. But if you are truly ready, continue. This practice is not in traditional books. You won't hear it in public gatherings or see it taught openly. It has been kept secret, preserved through ancient teachings, passed silently from generation to generation. The reason is clear. Whoever uses it without openness or understanding will see nothing, but whoever approaches with sincerity, with an open heart, will experience transformation. Pause for a moment and let your inner self listen. This is not a legend. This is a truth that has been tested, lived, witnessed. There have been people who used this and reported that their lives turned around in the blink of an eye. Opportunities appeared from unexpected sources. Debts thought impossible to resolve were suddenly cleared. Doors that were tightly shut suddenly opened. The ordinary dissolved, making way for extraordinary events to unfold. Someone once told me this is too fast, too unreasonable to believe, but those who understand the nature of energy know. Nothing is too fast for the universe. It doesn't need 10 years to rearrange reality. It only needs a moment, and these 2 minutes are that moment. You may be in a place where your hope feels weak, where fear outweighs trust. Maybe you've had long sleepless nights, worrying about bills, debts, or an empty refrigerator. Maybe you've shed tears in silence, feeling powerless as numbers in your account slip lower and lower. I know that feeling, and it is precisely in those moments of greatest weakness that this practice appears to shift everything. This is not just a plea. This is an activation. When you repeat it with sincerity, the entire universe begins to move. All resources realign themselves to work for you. You will see unexpected income, opportunities appearing where none existed. What was locked will open. What was blocked will be released. I repeat once more, this is not something to broadcast casually. This is not to be turned into a joke or used as an experiment. It is sacred. It is private. It is for the one who is prepared. If you treat it lightly, you will receive nothing. But if you take it seriously, if you keep it private, if you perform it with sincerity, you will see the difference. Remember this sentence and write it as an initiating act. I receive invisible abundance right now. This sentence is not random. It is the first door. When you say or write it with sincerity, you are declaring to the universe that you are ready. You are allowing unseen resources to begin flowing. Some people, after doing this, reported receiving unexpected transfers. Some saw contracts they thought lost return. Some were called for a surprise opportunity. Some opened their account and saw money they didn't know was coming. They all said the same thing. It was inexplicable, but completely real. Imagine if that happened to you. Imagine practicing this for 2 minutes, and on that very day, an unexpected sum is released. Imagine the relief when debt is erased, when bills are paid, when sleep returns because you no longer worry. This is what this activation aims for. Not for you to flaunt wealth, but for you to have peace, freedom, and a life no longer bound by financial fear. And don't forget, this is only the beginning of a journey. When you activate this practice, you're not just calling money back, you're aligning yourself with a flow that transforms your entire reality. You are inviting transformation to enter. You are signaling to the universe, to life itself, that you are ready to become a new person, one who trusts, who is courageous, and who knows that extraordinary outcomes are always possible. Right now, quiet the noise inside you. Let the outside world fall silent. You are standing before the door of a secret long hidden. You are about to step into a space where the unseen meets everyday life, and with just 2 minutes, everything can change. Do not rush. Prepare your heart. Understand that this moment is not accidental. You did not stumble here by chance. You are ready to hear, to experience, to witness. And when you are truly ready, step with me into the next part, where the 2-minute practice will be revealed. Part 2. The power of the invisible key. There is a truth you need to know. This practice is not merely words to recite. It is a tool, an invisible key that opens a door your physical eyes cannot yet see. In the material world, you're familiar with metal keys to open a house or a car. But in the inner world, there are also keys, and the key you are about to hold is this 2-minute activation. Ancient teachers knew that when a person speaks words with conviction, those words become a command in the unseen realm. They go out as waves of vibration, touching what cannot be seen, and return as visible results. That is why this is called a sacred command. It is not merely a plea. It is an activation. Throughout history, those who understood this kept it quietly. They knew it was not to be shared carelessly, because in the hands of the skeptical, it is only empty words. But in the hands of the sincere, it becomes unstoppable power. There have been leaders who used practices like this to open supplies for entire communities in times of scarcity. There have been ordinary people who quietly applied it and saw extraordinary change flow into their lives. Some have shared that, after speaking these words, they received an unexpected call saying a sum of money long held back had been released. Some saw a transfer appear in their account they had not expected. Some received messages about a job opportunity, a contract, or a payment they thought was lost. They all share one thing in common. Money and opportunities came from unpredictable sources, as if the whole universe had been rearranged to support them. You may ask why 2 minutes alone can produce such great results. The answer lies in this. It is not simply the power of the human mind. It is the activation of a universal creative force, the same force that brings ideas into form, that turns invisible potential into visible reality. This practice is the key by which you invite that force into your life. Think of the times you've been exhausted or desperate from lack, the long nights without sleep as bills pile up, the moments when you felt crushed by debt and could see no way out. In times like these, logic helps little. You can calculate, you can plan, but every door seems closed. It is precisely then that this secret appears to open a way human effort alone cannot open. It's like standing before a great iron door so heavy no one can push it. You have tried everything but failed. Then you handed a key. You only need to insert it. Turn it once, and immediately the door opens easily. That is the image of the 2-minute practice. It is the key to open an infinite treasury, a field of supply that never runs out. You may have heard many speeches and many methods, but this is different. This is a concealed command, a sacred formula, and the reason it is not widely publicized is to protect its sanctity. Those who approach it with skepticism or mockery will drain it of meaning and turn it into a joke. But those who approach it sincerely, with respect, will keep it, cherish it, and when they practice it, energy will flow. There is one important thing you must remember. This is not magic. This is not a charm. This is not a deception. This is the operation of intention and alignment in the unseen world. Your belief, your openness, your focus, that is the electricity. And this practice is the switch. When you flip the switch with sincerity, the current flows and the light comes on. Without intention, the the switch is nothing but a piece of plastic. But with intention, the whole dark room fills with light. Tell yourself now, you are holding a priceless treasure. Do not belittle it. Do not turn it into a casual experiment. Keep it as you would a precious gem, and each time you repeat it, do so with sincerity, with focus, with the conviction that something real is happening in the unseen. You may think these are only words, but remember, life and death, growth and decay, begin with words. Your words can build or destroy, and when you use this activation, your words become a creative instrument, connecting you directly to the universal field of energy. When you repeat it with sincerity, you are placing an order directly with the universe. You are sending a request with no intermediary, and life responds in unexpected ways. It may be a sum of money appearing. It may be a job opportunity opening. It may be an old friend returning to repay a forgotten debt. It may be the release of a financial burden you've carried for years. Anything can happen because you are operating in the realm of possibility, the unseen field that creates visible results. You may never have experienced anything like this before, but once you begin, you will understand this 2-minute activation becomes the door leading you into a reality where lack no longer has authority, where fear is replaced by trust, and where financial flow becomes easy, and you will realize something profound. Money is not the ultimate goal. It is only a sign that your inner state has shifted. More important than the money is the change within you. You will feel greater trust, clearer hope, and a deep peace that nothing can buy. This is precisely why this practice has been kept hidden. It is not only to resolve temporary financial problems, it is also to change the entire way you experience life, turning you from a victim of circumstance into an active creator. It reminds you that you are not alone, that you are always connected to a field of support that responds when you align with it. In the next part, you will be guided into the real experiences of people who have used this practice and seen extraordinary results. But for now, remember in your heart, you are holding a key, and when you use it, the whole sky opens for you. Part 3. Financial miracles happening in real life. When you hear about a 2-minute activation that can bring unexpected resources into your life, you may immediately think this is hard to believe, but the truth is that thousands of people have experienced it, and they all say the same thing. After practicing with sincerity, inexplicable things happened. Money came from unexpected places. Opportunities opened where doors had seemed shut. A new flow began. One man recounted that for months, he was trapped in debt. His bank account was always negative. Bills piled up. He tried borrowing, tried juggling things in many ways, but everything only got worse. Then one day, he heard of this 2-minute practice. At first, he was skeptical, but he decided to try. Just 2 days later, he received a call from his former company saying a forgotten allowance had now been released. That money was enough for him to pay down debt and start over. He said he was sure it was not a coincidence. Another woman shared that she had tried many methods before but had never seen such rapid change. After practicing the 2-minute activation, within that week, she received a new contract she had previously thought lost. That contract brought in enough income to stabilize her family and pay off long-standing debts. She wept and said that for the first time in her life, she felt real relief and freedom. There are even more remarkable stories. A middle-aged man, unemployed for many months and sinking into depression because he couldn't support his family, heard about the 2-minute practice and began doing it every morning. One afternoon, he ran into an old friend by chance. That brief conversation led him to a job opportunity with pay beyond his expectations. He admitted he could not have found the job by effort alone. Something larger than himself had opened the door through this secret practice. The wonderful thing is these experiences brought not only money, but also renewed hope and a sense of inner strength. Many people say they previously lived in financial fear. Every morning felt like a burden, worried about bills and an uncertain future. But after entering into the 2-minute activation, they felt peace. This peace cannot be bought with money, yet it becomes the source of strength that helps them continue to live, to trust, and to move forward. You may be wondering whether these things can happen to you. The answer is yes, because this practice makes no distinction. It is not only for special people, the wealthy, or the powerful. It is for anyone who is willing to repeat it with sincerity. Whether you are a father, a mother, a student, or a worker, you can experience the same shift. There is one common point among all who witnessed change. They did not treat the practice as an experiment. They did not repeat it jokingly or casually. They approached it with respect and genuine openness. And the result is that extraordinary outcomes became real in their lives. Imagine this. You are sitting in a small room worried about the future. You close your eyes and practice for 2 minutes. Just 2 minutes. In that moment, the universe is being reshaped. You do not see it with your eyes immediately, but doors are opening. Calls are being prepared. Sums of money are already on their way back to you. You carry on with your day as usual, and then the phone rings. A bank notification shows a transfer. An old friend contacts you and repays a long-forgotten debt. A job offer arrives unexpectedly. It all feels as if it was prearranged. The important thing you need to remember: do not take it lightly. Do not repeat the practice with a distracted mind. Do it in silence with the conviction that a real shift is taking place. And then you will see, money does not appear like a magic trick. It appears as the result of a larger order at work. Some people have shared that after practicing, they received exactly the amount needed to pay debts. No more, no less, as if the universe knew the need and provided at the right time in the right way. Others told of receiving a small investment opportunity from which their money began to grow. All of this shows that life not only responds, it also provides a new path. I share these things so you know you are not alone. There is a large community experiencing this secret activation together. They are living proof that extraordinary outcomes are real, and you can become one of them. If you are hearing this and feel this practice touches your heart, I invite you to continue with us on the Daily Messages of Transformation channel. Every day there are practices and messages prepared to strengthen your mindset and bring positive change to your life. Don't miss out. Subscribe to always receive the latest guidance so your journey is nourished daily. This is not just a button on a screen. It is an act of commitment that you are ready to live in the flow of transformation. Some have said that once they committed and practiced regularly, they began to see continuous change. Not just once, but many times. Not by chance, but as a steady stream. Because once you align yourself with the flow of universal energy, it doesn't just bring one opportunity and stop. It continues to support you. It continues to clear the way. It continues to open doors and bring abundance. So keep this practice in your heart. Don't best share it with those who would mock or dismiss it, but offer it gently to someone you feel truly needs it. A relative burdened by debt, a friend who has lost direction. You could be the channel through which a shift reaches them, but do it with compassion and sincerity. In the next part, we will go deeper to see how this practice not only touches finances, but also transforms your inner life. For now, pause and let your confidence grow. Remember that change is not distant. It is within reach. Only 2 minutes of focused activation away. Part 4. The activation for release from debt and lack. There are days when you sit quietly, staring at the pile of unpaid bills, the negative numbers in your account, sink your heart into fear. You've counted every small coin to buy food or essentials, trying to hide your worry from your family. You've stayed awake at night, wondering where to find money for rent, electricity, or your children's tuition. In those moments, you feel trapped, surrounded by a vicious cycle with no escape. Perhaps you have tried to manage. You've borrowed. You've taken side jobs. You've hoped and promises. But everything vanished like the wind. This door closed. That door would not open. Remember, 2 minutes of focused practice can change a lifetime. You now hold that key in your hand. Therefore, from today, live as one who knows you are chosen by life itself, supported, resourced, and capable of becoming a blessing to the world. This is your declaration. This is your beginning. And this is the proof that a new current is moving through your life.